guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am just now getting off of work actually. We are about to head to our hair appointment. I am just going to get some braids, just a little braid down so I can put my wig on. And yeah, we have a flight to catch in about 6 hours. So I'm gonna get a quick braid down, wash my hair over there, get a quick braid down, run home, get my suitcase and things, and then either I'm gonna look at traffic and see which is gonna be better for me to get on the train all the way to the airport, or just to have my husband and the baby drop me off. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I just wanted to open up this vlog before I forget. Today has been a busy day, but it's all good. I'm blessed and I'm excited for y'all to see where we are going. So yeah, let's start this process. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I make it there. All right, y'all, as we can see, we are all braided down. Now we're about to go home, get my suitcase, look up traffic and see which transportation option is going to be better. And yeah, do any last minute things. I'm probably gonna slap my wig on really quick and head out. So yeah, I was just checking in with you guys since we all braided down, looking like a professional basketball player. It's giving Bow Wow. So we made it to the airport, as you can see. Yeah, I got a story for y'all when we get to our destination and our hotel and everything, because yeah, I really gotta find like a new solution for my makeup. As you guys can see, it is, yeah, creasing really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys when we get to the hotel, tell you the story of what happened, and yeah, but I mean, all in all, I thank God that I'm here. I was supposed to be gone already, but you know, that's part of the story that we're gonna talk about. So yeah, I'll see you guys in Korea. I'm about to eat. Oh, let me show you guys what I got from the store. So I stopped by 7-Eleven, got me a little lemon sour. This is 10% strong, so Lord Jesus, I got me a teriyaki chicken sandwich and a small fry, some water, and some gummy bears. I literally have not ate since 12 when I was at work earlier. And so, yeah, I'm about to eat now before we get on this flight. Hopefully get a little nap in on the flight and then try to figure out the rest of how I'm going to get to the hotel. I'm hoping that their trains or subways or whatever they call it there do not close early. If so, then I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to Uber or taxi. Hopefully they got that coming out right at the airport, because from Incheon airport to Seoul is about a good hour. So yeah, we gotta figure out how we're gonna close that gap. So much going on, but I'll catch you guys up later. As you can see, I'm exhausted. I am so tired. I'll catch y'all after I get my bag and after I get my life together. Took my wig off and everything. Like, I can't even explain how bad tonight was. Like, this whole transition from coming from Japan to Korea was mind-blowing. Like, y'all, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. I'm not even in the mood to talk about it tonight. So yeah, y'all gonna have to get the story tomorrow. Because if I talk about it right now, I'm gonna cry. And I don't feel like doing all that. I really just want to get in the shower, lay down, take my butt to sleep. It is literally 2:48 in the morning and I'm just getting to my room. Yeah. I'm gonna check in with y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, good morning. Let me tell you a story while we get ready for the day. Okay, so yesterday my day started out with going to work. First, I'm going to use my concealer, multi-use sculpting concealer by Too Faced Warm Sand. So yeah, I started off at work. It was fine. At first, I had to ask my LT, like, hey, can I have, just 30 extra minutes to leave, to leave at least 30 minutes earlier than the time that we discussed, because there was a lot that I did not get done. I was supposed to get my hair braided right after work, but my friend had got off very late and she already was not really feeling good. And so, I tried to find somebody else. And the person that I found was able to do it the next day, which was fine. At least I thought it would be fine. But I was just glad that she was able to do it, because other than that, we would have had a hair issue as well. I got off. I left the building or the hospital around maybe 12:05 or something like that. I went to the person that did my braids, and it only took her maybe really a couple of minutes. Like, I knew that wasn't gonna take long, which is why I said it was okay. So I probably left her house around maybe 1-ish, and I live about 30 minutes or maybe 20, give or take, with no traffic, away from main base of where I work. There's unsuspected traffic, because that traffic don't really be that heavy around that time. It's usually like the morning time, and then of course the time that everybody's getting off. But for whatever reason, it was very, 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 very backed up around that time, going back to where I lived. And so it maybe took me like about maybe an hour to get home. So at this time, it's about maybe 1 o'clock, maybe a little bit past 1 o'clock. I had to go home anyways because I had to drop off my car. Because the plan was either my husband was gonna drive me if his car was ready from getting serviced, or I was just gonna take the train, which I was already nervous about that, because I think I've only taken the train. No, I don't think we've ever flew out of Narita, so I think I've never taken the train to Narita. Navigating the airport, everything like that, like, it was just really a crunch for time. And so when I got there, I hurried up and got ready. Tried to think of all the last minute things that I may not have packed, but I thought I had everything till I forgot my iPad. I forgot my phone charger that I literally was charging my phone with. before while I was getting ready. So I don't know, my mind was in 10 million places. So yeah, when you are packing, that's one of my tips, is to make sure that you have a clear mind. And I even had like a list, but for some reason I looked at the list last night when I was the night before when I was packing, but after I got home from work, I did not look back at the list. I don't know, like I said, my mind was in 2 million places at once. So we got to the train station. The train came, and it seems like they were delaying their stops at every stop. Like, yes, they were right on time from what the app said, because one thing about Japanese, they are very, very punctual, and you know, punctuality is very important to them. And so they ain't gonna be early and they ain't gonna be late. I do love that they love punctuality, you know, as far as like being late and everything, but as far as not being early, like, why not? If you can save some time, why not be early? But hey, I guess it's because, again, that's the whole reason of the app, so you can be able to gauge when the train is pulling up, when the train is leaving, so that way it's fair around the board. Makes sense. So I got on the train. I seen that we weren't gonna make it until about, I think my GPS said 6:16. It's about 2 hours and some change away from where I live. And so, I don't know. In my mind, I was thinking like, oh, hey, maybe we'll just make it like at least a few minutes early. Like, living in Japan for, 4 years now, I knew it wasn't going to be very, very, very early. But I do know the app to be off sometimes, unless, again, maybe, you know, maybe those are the times I didn't refresh, or, you know, so have you. We got to the airport probably around like that time, 6:16. So when I got to the gate, at least maybe like 45 minutes at least until the gate closed, or 45 minutes until my plane parted. My plane was leaving at 7 o'clock, or that's what the ticket said. But with my app that I had, it didn't even board until like maybe 7:25, I think is when I got the notification. But anyways, so come to find out, when I came to the check-in, they were like, the Japanese people were already leaving. I was like, well, it's only 6 o'clock, like what's going on? You know, am I able to go ahead and check in my bags? They're like, sorry, gomendasai, the gate is closed. And I'm like, well, it's only 6 o'clock. And like, I still have time for y'all to board. Like, just check me in. I'm sitting here right in your face. You can't pull up that computer, girl. But no, she, you know, again, Japanese are very, 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 very much time sake keep people. And when they say they close at that time, they're closed. Or when they say they open at that time, they're open. And again, no minute later, no minute earlier. So she refused. So all in all, I missed that flight, right? My flight to get here to Korea from Japan. So I went to the information desk and I'm like, hey, I just missed my flight. I'm trying to see if you guys have any more flights that are leaving tonight. And the lady was like, sorry, you can't, like, we can see if there is any more flights going there, but we cannot see if it's full, and you cannot buy your ticket here. So I had her write down the information to the airline that she said she's seen some seats for. And then she was like, but it's not even in this building. Like, you have to take a 10-minute bus and you have to get there an hour early before the gate closes. So the flight that she found was 8:55. And it was already, at this point, probably like 6:30. And so I asked her, I was like, can you be honest with me? Like, do I have time? She was like, yes, you just have to hurry. You just have to hurry. I'm like, oh, Jesus. All right. And so I had to find the bus, ask around for where the bus was. Again, I think I've only maybe been to this airport one time. And so she was like, yeah, you have to find, the bus number 8. I told her, please write that down. Again, my mom was racing. I've never missed a flight before. So everything was very new to me on how to navigate this. Where do you buy the ticket, especially buying it at the airport versus trying to get back on your phone and find another flight. And so, yeah, so I found the bus and I took it to the building that she told me to take it to. I was supposed to be leaving at a Terminal 2. She told me I had to go all the way to Terminal 1, which you have to take a bus to, to find a flight and to go ahead and get on that flight. And so I went up to another ticket counter because she never told me the airline of where it was flying off to. She was just like, this is where you just go basically see if they have any more seating and where you can go buy the ticket, if so. So I found another information desk and I was like, hey, here's information that this lady had given me. I had missed my first flight. Can you please help me navigate another flight? And so he was looking for the number flight that the lady had written down. He was like, Gomendasai, I can't find it. And I'm like, all right. So I went to another desk and she was like, oh, Gomendasai, I cannot find this number that she has written down. So at this point, I'm like, okay, did this lady just write something down for me to get her face? Or are these people not looking? Like, are they freaking out to help me and it's making them lose their concentration of trying to help me? And so I said, ma'am, please just take your time and please look and see, if you can find this flight. And she said, okay. So she slowed down, she took her time, and then she found the flight. And so she was like, this is the flight. Again, we are not able to tell on our end if they have more flights or not, or if they have more seats or not for you to take. And so I said, well, can you tell me the airline and is it in this terminal? She said, yes, it's in this terminal. And I said, can you please write an additional one down just in case you do not have any more? Is there any more flights that are outgoing to Korea? And she said, yes, there's one more and it's leaving at 9:55. And so I was like, okay, can you please write both down? And so I went to, first of all, the 9:55 terminal, or their gate was closer. So I went to them, I said, hey, do you guys have any more flights? They said, we do not have any more seats. This is full. I said, all right, Lord. I slowed down. I slowed my body down, my mind down, because I was about ready to cry at this point. Again, I've never missed a flight before. So I went to the other one, the second one that she gave me, and they had a flight. Thank God. So they had a flight. The one-way flight, though, was like an extra $500 something. And I was like, you know what? I called my husband. We talked about it. He's like, hey, you've been talking about going to Korea for like over a year now. So he was like, I mean, I would do it. Like, I think it's worth it. This is a place that you have been wanting to go to for a while, especially because, the skincare stuff. Like, you already know what your whole point is of going. This is not just a place off the whim, like, that you have not been talking about. And so I was like, you know what? All right, since my husband is on board with us making this financial move, then all right, cool. And so that's what I did. I bought the ticket. I checked in my bag. My bag was free because it was very much underweight. I only brought like 3 outfits. Again, I'm only here for a couple of days, so I only brought like 3 outfits. I brought an extra little bag just in case my bag was overweight, but now that it's not, I can use that bag for extra skincare that I'm gonna bring home. Because if your bags are overweight, they will charge you about $100 to $200 just to check on that bag. But anyway, so I found the flight. I'm just thanking God, you know, that we have the means to do this, because some people, you know, that would have been like, you know, that would have been their last money of like, no, I already paid this much to get here and this ticket and stuff, and the fact that I'm not even able to use that ticket at least to get there, then yeah, some people would have just called it quits and went home. But I just thank God that we had the means to maneuver around that situation and to get here. So I get to the gate, everything's fine. I had like maybe like an hour or so to just chill, grab some food, and, you know, figure out what I was going to do until then. So I do have the Amex Priority Pass, and I do know, well, I was told that there are a lot of lounges within the Narita airport in Tokyo. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I jumped in line, got some food, went to 7-Eleven, got a little something to drink and some snacks, and then when I started like lounge hunting, I seen that the Korean Air, which is the one that I flew, was, you know, closer to my gate. And so I went in there and they're like, oh, we don't accept priority pass anymore since November 2023. But the other, because I guess there's 2 Korean Seoul, what do you call that, lounges within the airport. And she was like, but it's like all the way down the hall. And she was like, but they will accept you to come in. I was like, what's the difference? Like, y'all are both Korea Seoul lounge. Like, you know what? And that's what I was thinking in my head, because I try not to be confrontational or argumentative, you know, because again, unfortunately, people already see Black people, especially women, as argumentative. So I didn't want to do all of that. So I was just like, all right, it didn't make sense to me, but I didn't have time to go search for another one that would accept the benefits that I have. And so I just went to the gate and I had my food there and I just chilled. I called my mom, called my husband, talked to my dad, let him know I was at the airport and that we made it safely to the airport. So yeah, the flight was fine. The food was not good. I didn't even really eat because again, I had just ate before I got on the airplane. And so, but I did taste it because I have been seeing videos that the food is just disgusting. And yeah, it's true. I just couldn't, even if I was hungry, I couldn't. I know I had started out by saying what I was using on my face. My bad, y'all. I forgot. I got into the story. I was trying to keep track. I do not know why my waterline likes to start watering when I start doing my makeup. Well, I know, I mean, because I did some research on it. They said there's like pressure points in your face to where you can trigger like your waterline to start running and, you know, your nose to start running and stuff like that. So yeah, do your research, keep that in mind. I know they said like when you press right here, it'll make your nose run, and then like when you start dabbing right here, like really pressing it in the corners, like it'll activate your waterline. So there's that. But anyways, So we got on the flight. The flight was fine. Of course, my mind was a little bit flustered, and I was just like, you know, I was just really like, dang, we really came off on another $500. We have another trip coming right up next month. So again, I was just like, well, dang, all right. But again, you know, my mom and my husband talked to me, and they both agreed that, yeah, maybe there was a reason why God didn't want me on that flight. And, you know, you're not here, and God is your provider, and so he will provide financially, and he will provide, physically, mentally, spiritually. Like, he's here, and, everything happens for a reason, which I strongly do believe that. Everything definitely happens for a reason. And so, I felt better after that. After we finally got there, it seemed like everything was closed, but I'm like, okay, why is the money exchange thing closed? Like, first of all, yes, I was already irritated because I got there later than I was supposed to. My original flight that I had missed, I was supposed to be in Seoul by 9 o'clock, to where the trains and everything were still running. So that was my main, of course, the money exchange place was guaranteed to be open. But yeah, they seen a long line waiting outside the money exchange place. And so somebody finally came and just opened up. And somebody took care of us. I exchanged about 200 American dollars. Our money holds pretty good value over here, versus like the Japanese currency or Japanese money. And so, yeah, I decided to exchange my American money instead of my Japanese money that I had. And I exchanged about $200, and I think I got about 197,000 something won back. And so, the lady was telling me that should at least, be good for the little 3 days or so that I'm here. And so I was like, all right, cool. But then I found out that the train system was already closed for the night. And so then that means I had to basically take the taxi. That's about the only other way that you're going to get from Incheon Airport to Seoul. And that's about an hour away. And so I went outside, found a taxi. The first taxi driver, I guess he is the person that was like, kind of navigating people of which taxi to go to, or like a taxi like person to where they're like, oh yeah, you can take this one, drive with this man. He's like the passer outer, I guess, of who goes to who. And so he put me with this old man, and I ain't got nothing against old people. I love old people. But he put me with this man, and first red flag was he was having issues finding the address. And so I almost got out. He was like, hold on. I don't know too many Korean words yet. I'm gonna look some up today. But he was like, hold on. I got it. I found it. And I was like, all right. And so I totally forgot to put any type of primer on, but it's okay. I'll move. Anyways, so that was my first red flag. Like, he couldn't find the address. And I was just thinking in my head, like, okay, is this not like a very popular hotel that everybody goes to? Is this not a very trendy hotel? Why doesn't he know this address? But anyways, I wasn't trying to judge him too hard. I was just, again, I'm alone, and so I was just trying to calculate all of my feelings and, just trust my gut, because again, I'm alone, I'm a foreigner, I'm a female, a black female at that. And these people, I have heard of their racist ways. And so, yeah, but you hear that about Japan too, and really I have not experienced that in Japan. But you know, everybody has their own experiences. Okay, fine. So I got into the taxi. We're looking for the address. He found the address, and then we started driving. As soon as we got on the highway, this man was like swerving. First of all, the speed limit here on the highway is 100. This man was going 124, then he bumped it up to 142, already not seeing straight, because he was doing this the whole time. I'm like, you okay? Are you good? Are you tired? Do you need help? Do you need me to drive? Because at this point, I'm up on Google Translate, letting him know in Korean, like, you're scaring me. Because then he bumped it up to 142. And he's almost swerving into the wall. This man would not get off the wall. And then he was swerving in the other lane, swerving to the wall, swerving in the other lane, stopping, slowing down, went from 142 all the way to 60. When I said my eyes was on that monitor, it was on that monitor the whole hour. And I was just like, I just started praying out loud, and he was like looking at me. His eyes are still like closing and shutting, opening and shutting. And then he kept looking at me, and I'm like, you're scaring me. You need to slow down. Slow down, take your time. He wasn't slowing down. He kept going fast. Then he would he would accelerate, and then he would go all the way down. I'm like, what is wrong with this man? I'm like, God, I don't know what's wrong with this man. Only you do. I need you to take care of it, and I need you to get me to my destination. And so he kept swerving into other lanes. This car almost hit us. They were honking the horn and looking at us. And I'm just like, I'm doing this to the window. Like, I'm just a passenger. The most scariest, horrible service, horrible freaking ride ever. I don't know if that man, again, has something wrong with him, if he's just too old to drive, if he, if he has uncontrollable, movements and stuff like that. But if he does, and the taxi drivers in the company knows that, and they're still letting him drive, then shame on them for sure, because they're putting people's lives at risk. Like, he can go find another job. Right here, ain't it? Because sir, yeah, like literally almost bringing me to tears right now, because I'm just like, bruh, the way he was driving was not okay. And then, so when we got to, well, first of all, when we got to the destination of his GPS saying, we're here, I looked around, I said, we're where? This ain't my hotel. And it's dark as hell, and you telling me to get out the car? No, I'm not getting out the car. No, sir. There's not even other taxis around, and I don't even know how to go ahead and call me another taxi. And even if I did, because I think Uber does work out here, you're not about to let me out right here and expect me to pay you 89,000 won, which was like 60, 70 bucks. Again, I only got like 100 and something out. Like, my money only equivalated to that. So I'm like, sir, no, we're about to figure this out together. Call them on your phone. Call them. Call the hotel so y'all can speak Korean to each other, and we can figure this out, because you're not dropping me off right here. I already didn't like your service. I already didn't like your driving. I'm up here in tears because I didn't know if I was gonna make it to my damn destination. I had him call them. He was talking to them, and we got there, right? And I asked him, first of all, I was like, how long is the drive? But he couldn't understand me. I was asking him, how long is the drive? Because if it was like another 30 minutes, just let me out. Just let me out, because at this time and at this point, I'm not about to play with my life. I'm not about to play with my life, and I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. So yeah, how much time we got? I grabbed his dang phone, and I was looking, and I was like, all right, maybe it was like 10 minutes, because their stuff is in like kilometers. And so it was probably about like 10 minutes up the road. I said, all right, Lord, I can clinch onto my purse a little bit longer. but I better make it safely. When I say I was praying out loud in that man's car, I don't know if he probably thought something was wrong with me. But yeah, I had to cover that car in the blood of Jesus. No, I was like, now Lord, I know you didn't have me go through hoops and loops to lose my life in this dang on taxi here, that this man can't control his eye movements or his jerking, that needs to retire his license, that need to throw it away. Throw it away. You are not supposed to be driving anymore, sir. No shade, no tea, but you're not supposed to be driving anymore, and you know that. Anywho, we got there, and he showed me the price, and this man wanted me to almost pay him almost 90,000 won. And apparently they say that is the, or at least the police said, because yes, I called the police, because I'm like, what you're not about to do is play me. I called the embassy, child. I called the police. And again, I wasn't trying to cause a scene, but at the same time, like, you knew how you were driving. I even had video, because again, I was vlogging. And so thank God I was vlogging. This man and the thing was up here swerving, like literally swerving. You can see where he literally was going fast, stopped, slowed all the way freaking down. I don't think you can hear the horns or anything like that, because I don't think I caught that on video, but Lord knows I wish I would have kept recording, because I was really trying to like distract myself at the same time, but at the same time have proof, hell, on my phone, just in case I wasn't gonna make it. Like, I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot over exaggerate this. Like, this man was driving like he was having a problem. I don't know if he was tired, I don't know if he was falling asleep, and he kept like scratching himself, and he kept like, his eyes kept blinking, and like, I'm like, please let me drive. If you need me to drive, I will pay you, but still, please. Now, I refused. Honestly, I was refusing to pay that man all of the money that he was asking for, because again, I'm like, we barely made it. We, together. I don't know if you have a death sentence on your life, or if you are having something mentally going on with you, and I'm not even trying to say that to be funny. So again, if you have something going on, sir, you should not be behind this damn wheel. And I was so serious with him. Like, I kept telling him, you were scaring me. Like, you were scaring me. What makes you think that you deserve all this damn money? Y'all, he had locked the taxi. He was not letting me out. We went back and forth for a good little bit until he decided to unlock the door and then go into the hotel. I don't know if she was manager or what, but they were talking. She was talking to me because she spoke really good English, and she was like, you know, just taking notes and everything. And then she even talked to the police for me, and she was like, you know, basically, you know, the police are going to probably, you know, go ahead and just make you pay it, and then, you know, we'll get further information on how we can go ahead and report this gentleman to his job. So yeah, the police showed up. They talked to me. They said, ma'am, you know, can you just go ahead? Because I paid him something. It's not like I was refusing not to pay him. I'm like, sir, look at this video. Look at you. Look at you. You even kept looking at me because you knew I was scared. And so I'm like, and you think that you deserve all of this money? But I'm like, you know what? Prayed about it. I'm like, you know, just give it to him, T. That's what I did. And the police had to escort him to give me my bag. And then the police sent me in to go check in my room. And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna talk to him. And so they were talking to him, and they even followed him, because I told them, I was like, hey, I'm really scared for him to even drive. I said, so please, if you guys can just follow him to where he's going. I don't know if he's going a whole hour back. I'm not sure where the man lives. If you guys can just follow him and just make sure he gets to his destination. Because I literally was terrified for even his life. You know, I would have hated to have gotten to my room, and the first thing I see on the dang TV was there was a bad car crash with his car, because he was just out of control. And so they did talk to him, and then they did indeed follow him. But they also gave me the information on how to report him on his report him to, you know, so his boss and his company knows, you know, of the experience that I had. And you know, so that part of it can get taken care of. So yeah, when I got in here, you know, I was just ready to bawl my eyes out, for real. Because I'm like, Lord, like, this is something that I've been looking forward to. And, you know, why did it have to go like this? Like, why did it have to go like this? Me just trying to do something for myself. Me just trying to get away for a little bit, you know. And before my classes start up again and amp up again, like, why did it have to go like this? You know, so I was really disappointed, and, you know, I was just upset. But, you know, I thank God that I'm here. I thank God that I had the means to, you know, even get here after missing my first flight. Like, I do thank God for that. So I just tried to think of all the positive things that are coming out of it. And so yeah, we're here, day 1, and we're gonna get into some things. My main thing here is skincare, and so yeah, I'm going to be looking into the skincare. We're gonna hit up the famous Olive Young. I definitely didn't go to sleep last night until about 1, so I think it's currently, no, not until about 4, because my husband ended up calling me, and we ended up like staying up and talking for a little bit, and he ended up just calming my nerves. And my mom actually ended up sending me the money back that I gave to the driver. And so, you know, it was all good. It worked out. And, you know, today I'm really hopeful for you know, it's a new day. And so it's going to be a good day. I'm about to throw my wig on. And, yeah, put my makeup and stuff away. And top this off with some lip gloss, my Dior. What shade is this? 010. It's really pretty, sparkly. My friend Lily bought this for me. It's very pretty. Let me finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I need to charge my phone, okay? peach aid. I'm thinking that's like a lemonade or something. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the iced caramel macchiato. Or maybe the iced hazelnut. And then put the famous banana little drink in there. And let's see how that tastes since it's so viral. I'm trying to look for the, like the ice cups. Like the empty ice cups you can get. I think this is the famous banana milk. So we're gonna try it in our coffee. I want to try the strawberry one, but I guess we'll try that one next time. Hopefully this is the banana one. I think it is though. And then I need to find an ice cup. I also need to find me some food because I have yet to eat. So yeah, I definitely want to eat. I'm hungry. We came back to the room to freshen up, and yeah, I went to this place called Paris Baguette. It's like a little popular, I guess, bread place. I just got me well, I stopped at 7-Eleven too, so some water. Their 7-Eleven is nothing like the one in Japan. I really think the one Japan is, yeah, I'm beating them in that area. And I got this little apple carrot drink to go with my salad that I actually got from Paris Baguette. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. It's like itching. But I got a chicken Cobb salad. So I'm gonna have that because my head is like pounding right now. So hopefully if I eat something, it'll be better. And then I got this for probably tomorrow morning, a little blueberry bagel. So yeah, bread is the death of me, I swear. But I'm gonna lay off on it because your girl is getting fat, not thick. There's a difference, thick and fat. I'm fat. I'm over here with the fat. I'm about to chill, watch TV for a little bit, hopefully get this headache to go away. I'm so mad that I forgot my iPad at home. I could have been doing homework right now. You know, just trying to stay ahead of the game so I don't be stressed out. I hate being stressed out, and I feel like that's another reason why this weight is being, yeah, it's being stubborn. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, relax, edit some photos that I took today, and then charge my phone. So if this headache does go away, we can get back in the streets because we can sleep at home. Hey guys, we just made it to Hongdan Street.
Hello.
Hi. We're on Hongdae Street, and yeah, we're just looking for one of my friends. The ship is here actually. So yeah, we're looking for her. See where she at. I will catch up with you guys in just a second. It's a little crazy out here, but I'll let you guys see around a little bit too.
화장실이 급하대.
Hello.
Sorry, it's the bags. It's the bags.
Watch the fanny.
It's the bags.
We walk around looking to get a massage. No luck yet, but we'll keep you guys updated on if we find one. Calm down a lot. We did stop at Olive Young. I'll show you guys what I got when we get back to the room. And we'll use some skincare tonight. And of course, we're going to be going to the big Olive Young. So yeah, we're not done with Olive Young yet. I'll make sure I show you guys around. I just got back to my room. Excuse me. It is currently 2:14. I'm about to shower and go to bed. Yeah. Shower, rip this wig off, head to bed, and try not to sleep in that much, but it is 2:14, so I'm gonna give myself some grace because I'm tired and it's vacation and it'll be all right. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Guys, we are just getting done at the palace. We just got done watching the queen and the princess and you know, their little shebang. And so yeah, now we're about to head out. I think we spent a good already like 2 hours or so here. So yeah, we're about to go and get a little shopping done. Then we'll figure it out from there. The Uber. We're leaving Cosex, Starfield Cosex Mall, and we're about to head back to Hongdae. I really want to make a personalized Nike sweatshirt here in Seoul, and then I want to make one in Tokyo as well. So hopefully I will get there. I think it closes at like 10 or something like that. So while we're there, we will also get Korean barbecue. I have not tried Korean barbecue just yet, so why not try it in Korea? And then after that, I think we will go back to the room and then, you know, secure my hair again, maybe recurl it a little bit, rest my nerves a little bit, and then head out to, I have to see what time, if there's a time that the street market closes. Then yeah, I think that will pretty much be our night, unless I find other stuff to get into. This is our last night here, so yeah, I do want to kind of like really look around. Yeah, I think tonight is our last night here, because Monday I'm staying near the airport and going to a spa over there. But also we are going to, it's going to be like our skincare day. So we're going to get some skincare stuff done tomorrow. Some shopping done tomorrow, close by the hotel that I'm at. And then we will head to closer to the airport to our other hotel, check in. And then again, it's our skincare rest day. So we'll go to the spa. And then wake up the next morning, be time to head out and go back home. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm really glad that I have learned how to pick up the camera a little bit more. Again, bear with me. I'm still learning, but I am proud of myself. Plus, being in a foreign country, you don't want your phone to die. I do have like the portable chargers and things, but of course they don't last all day. So I mean they last a pretty good time, but yeah, we need to go back home and recharge for sure, before we decide to stay out long, if we do decide to stay out long. So yeah, we're about to go. See you guys later. Of course. Try to get some Korean barbecue, but they said it has to be 2 people. One person can't order to barbecue, so there's that. I'm not gonna lie, Korea is kind of pissing me off. Like, even in the Nike store, I was like, hey, can I go ahead and record and take pictures of me making my shirt, customizing my shirt? He's like, no. I said, why? He said, I don't know, just you can't. No. I was like, so y'all don't even have a reason? So yeah, sorry if y'all are not getting to see much. That's why, because they're not letting me record in a lot of these stores. So yeah. I'm gonna go try to pick up my shirt and then go try to find something to eat because I'm hungry. put that there, but smart. We're gonna leave it there. First, we got the bathroom. Look at my skin, y'all. It's glowing. It's giving. Okay? Okay. Shower. Got our toilets. One thing about the toilets in Korea, they do not warm your cheeks up like the ones in Japan. So Japan is still winning in that area. Got our bags all packed, ready to go. This room is much more spacious. And to me, nicer. I mean, it is the Best Western, so of course it's a little bit more Americanized. Got a little tea set. And then our view is the Paradise City Hotel. Yeah, next time we'll be staying over there. That is where the famous Simmer spa is. I was supposed to go there today, but I got back here too late. It closed at 10, so yeah. But next time, for sure. If I weren't laying on my braids, then my braids would look a little bit more fresher and it'd actually be pretty cute. But anyways, we're looking like this because I'm not putting that hot wig on. Korea, it was nice for the most part. We did have some hiccups, like some major hiccups that made me want to go home as soon as I got here. But other than that, I mean, it was all a learning curve, and, you know, just learning things on the way. This is technically my first solo trip over 24 hours. So yeah, I mean, it was a good experience. I am learning that I am getting better at navigating, especially since, you know, I've been living in Japan. I feel like living in Japan has really got me used to traveling in different places. Yes, I definitely got lost here a couple of times. We did not even mess with the train because the train stations were already hard enough to find, in my opinion, and the buses were right there. And then Uber works here, so Uber definitely spoiled me because it gets you where you need to be, and then you know, you ask for the Uber again, it gets you back where you need to be. So there's no even to think, you know. So yeah, there's that option as well if you do not want to learn how to navigate the trains or the buses. But other than that, my skincare appointment that we went to is definitely worth coming back. Like, even if I come back for maybe 2 days, but there are things that I didn't really get to do here that I wanted to do. Like I don't think I'm gonna eat no street food because the way the food had me feeling here, and I'm not really a foodie like that anyways, to just be trying people's food like that. So yeah, and I don't really care for ramen, even though I think that's what I'm gonna have to eat tonight from the store downstairs. Unless I can find some fruit, I will be okay with that, for real. And there's like this outside library I want to go to, of course, and take pictures. And they it's all like Korean books, but I think they have it's like set up to where they translate what's going on in the book, so that sounds really cool. And then there's just some other places that I want to go to when I come back, so maybe like a good 2 or 3 day trip. 4 days, which is how long was here, was a little long for me. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm ready to get home to my boys. I miss them very, very much. And yeah, like, if I can just come here like bi-yearly, like 2 times a year, and just get my skincare done by the doctor that I went to, and I'll make sure to share all her information and everything down below, and their Instagram handle. But yeah, I think she is very much worth coming to Korea at least 2 or 3 times a year just to keep my stuff up. And I think that's even when if we ever go back to the States too, which we plan on not going back to the States for a good long while. So, yeah, other than that, I mean, my trip was great. And I thank you guys for coming along with me. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog, because this vlog, I'm sure, is a long one, because again, I've been patting myself on the back for just opening my camera more. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get like a little sim thing where you know, transport all your files and stuff, because this phone is getting full. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that for sure. So yeah, again, if you guys want to follow me anywhere else other than YouTube, I will have my TikTok down below, my Instagram down below, and my Facebook down below as well. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok and navigate TikTok and, you know, learn cool tricks and editing and stuff even for here. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next vlog.